Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Hong Kong right now, but you guys can see we're actually having these type of chairs, not the good old chairs. You might be wondering, wait, what is this Hong Kong? Yes, you're correct. Airport Express, here we are. Train's departing. And now, it took me ages to wait for this train. If you remember last time, when I did the full journey, like last year, late last year, it was like around 13 to 15 minutes per train. Because of COVID, not too many people going into airports. That's why they reduces the amount of trains on Airport Express. But yeah, before it was like around 13 to 15 minutes per train. Now it is 30 minutes. Oh man, 30 minutes per train. Oh my goodness, 30 minutes per train. This is insane. When I arrived, I was at like 10:29. And then every train departs every 30 minutes. So that's why you guessed correctly, the train departs at 10:30. When I comes down at 10:29 and I saw the train, oh, door closed. And now it's 10:59 to be exact, so it's almost 11 o'clock. And we're gonna take the full journey this time, all the way up to AsiaWorld-Expo. Now it will be weird because like every single person should be getting off at airport instead of AsiaWorld-Expo. But I will be going over to AsiaWorld-Expo on this A-Train. And now I really want to thank you so much for the amount of views for that last Airport Express full journey. It's almost at 6,000 views. It's awesome. And the train is departing. Again, this is harder for me to film because there are not too many spaces next to the door, because for Airport Express, people expect you'll be sitting down. But I'm not going to sit down, I'm going to stand right here. And like every single doors will be opening on the left for every single station. Next station, Kowloon. Now these announcements are completely useless because no one will be getting off at Kowloon and Qingyu, and you're also not allowed to get off at Kowloon and Qingyu. You can get off the train at Kowloon or Qingyu, but you cannot exit the gates because all the gates are expecting you to come in to the train platform instead of getting out, because there's no point of you taking $110 for this. And now, originally, if you enter at Hong Kong over here, it costs $110. But I think I took train over here. I took to Hong Kong for Tongchong line, and then I get in, it only cost me 98.6. So I think if you take train over here, the overall price is 110. So it includes the first trip, I think. I think it costs like around $12 for my first trip. And here's Kowloon. Now for Airport Express, again, there's a total of 8 cars for the trains. How long does this depart? I think it's just normal time, around like 2 to 3 minutes. Kowloon here. Jesus Christ, there's so little people. No one is here, wow. And now here's Kowloon, the Airport Express Kowloon station. And if you do a round trip, in a day, within a day, you only need to pay a single trip. You don't need to pay the backward trip. So for example, I only need to pay $110 for my round trip back out to the city after heading into airport. And also what do I want to say here? And here it is. Now there's Kowloon Station. Across is the other side Kowloon Station. Now, practically, I again own this train, so this time we're not going to only do a full journey, we'll be doing some other random journeys as well. Next is Chengyi. So really appreciate for almost 6,000 views last time for that full journey. Really appreciate it. Station, Chengyi. Not really familiar with the Airport Express announcement. So just passed through Olympic Station and we'll go over to Namcheong Station, which is right here already. And that's an A-Train over there on the Tongcheng Line track. Now, if you don't want to take Airport Express and getting into airport, you can definitely take buses or train plus buses. There's definitely a lot of ways you can go into airport. No minibuses to airport, that is no. Taxi is for sure okay. If you take taxi from the city into airport, should be around $200. Maybe a little more than that because you need to pass through the Lantau toll plaza and that will cost you a little bit more. So maybe around 200 to 300 you can get into airport by taxi. But still the best way if you want to go expensive, like taking the taxi, why not just take Airport Express, because it is ensured that you won't get traffic jam for Airport Express, and it's definitely way cheaper than taking taxi. Although you might go with family, then it's pretty good. But now of course you won't be going into airport. Now I'll be taking Airport Express into airport before. But of course I won't be getting on at Hong Kong because I don't live in Hong Kong Island. I live in Kowloon Peninsula. So sometimes I'll be getting on at Kowloon or Chengyi. Yes. And then for Hong Kong, if you get in Hong Kong, there goes Lai King Station. Wow, this is so fast. If you get on at Hong Kong, it costs you 110. If you get in at Kowloon, it costs you 100. If you get in at Qingyi, it costs you 65. So, and the only section that is cheap is Airport to AsiaWorld-Expo. It only costs you like $6. But for if you don't want to take Airport Express, but you still don't want to take buses from city, you can take Tongchong line to Tongchong, then change a bus called I think S1 or something to airport. And that one's costs like $4.20 for that bus. It's a Long Win company / CTB bus. So that one's for sure choice. And again, Qingyi, doors will open on the left. Wow, this is so fast. The traveling time is even faster than the waiting time for the trains. The waiting time is 30 minutes, like I said, if you guys don't believe me. Actually, I think I already trashed that photo. I sent it to Chris after I've taken it. It is still here, alright. Yep, if you guys don't believe me, here's the 30-minute mark that you can see right there. Let's fix the numbers. Not really familiar with the Airport Express numbers because seldom take it, but so it's E10. X is the number at the back here, so it's 4. E104, K404. And this G204. And K404 is not a service car, it is for the cargoes at the back. Yeah, for Airport Express, again, like I said, there are a total of 8 cars for the trains. Why are people getting off here? Therefore, yep, like I said, for Airport Express trains, again, there are 8 cars, but only 7 cars are for passengers. There's a 8th car for cargoes. So, you won't be taking the 8th car. The 8th cars are always for cargo holding. So, usually, due to the reason why that before, it needs to wait for so long before the train door closes when it's Qingyi or Hong Kong or Kowloon. Because the train needs some time for the staff at the back to put in the cargoes for the pre-registering of the flight in the city. Not really for Qingyi because Qingyi does not have that, but for Hong Kong and Kowloon before, there are pre-registering for the flights in town. Instead of you need to go into airport and do it. Then the if you're taking Airport Express, then the cargo, for sure when you go in to check in town, you have to pay the money beforehand. So for sure you'll be taking Airport Express. Then they just put in the cargo at the back of the train, and then when you reach airport, they can load it onto the flight, the plane, for you to take. Which is a quite convenient system. I really actually like it. Not in other countries that you have to register at airport. Talking about airport, next is airport. Pass for Sunny Bay first. Chris never takes Airport Express, so I guess he can watch my videos. Actually, he has never taken the Airport Express. It's actually a truth, a fact. Chris has never taken the Airport Express. Not for filming or even really going to airport. He's never taken this because he said it's really too expensive for him. It's also really expensive for me right now. I don't really have. Next station, airport. Next station, airport. Now again, it's really sad that we only have Terminal 1 right now. Before there is Terminal 2, which doors open on the right. If you watch my MTR AEL A-Train entering and leaving airport station, you guys can see I started that video in Terminal 2. But now Terminal 2, I think, is under construction. And it's planned to reopen in 2024. Here we go. For Airport Express and Chongqing line, they are using the same track. So this is the same track that you can see in for Chongqing line. Yep, like I said, this is the exact same track for Chongqing line, so there you guys have it. Just maybe enjoy the seats for now. And the good thing for Airport Express is there are Wi-Fi on the train, so you can go ahead and enjoy watching videos and stuff you can do online while on the train. That's why it costs you so much. Wow. Even the television is out of service. Before, the TV is actually in service playing some cool stuff. Now it's dead. This is honestly really sad, honestly, for the airport and the aviation sector. Really sucks for them. Again, very pretty day. And like you guys should have known, across is Terminus. There are ferries in Chongqing going over to Terminus ferry pier. Oh, that's an A-train. That's not an A-train. And Sunny Bay Station. There goes Sunny Bay Station. Wow, this is terrible. Cannot do a wide angle filming because of the luggage rack. Wow, no one is here using the luggage rack. Let's sit on the outside. Usually there are a lot of people using the Airport Express service. Now there's like absolutely no one. Now for the Airport Express system in Hong Kong, of course it is good because then it makes the airport, people going into airport way easier and way faster. But at the same time it's not good for MTR fans that they are not allowed to film so regularly on the Airport Express because it's so damn expensive. I was just like, why not just branch the Chongqing line? Because they're using the exact same track. Why not just branch it? When it reached Sunny Bay, then the next station they will branch up either going to Chongqing or going to AsiaWorld-Expo. That I think is going to be a way better system. That then everyone can enjoy their trip and ride. Of course, right now if you're just doing the system, you just like take like 5 trains to Chongqing and 1 train to AsiaWorld-Expo. But I really actually prefer that it branched up. Like, I do a quick example of for Singapore. Singapore, they branch the east-west line, a branch to going to Changi Airport. But for taking the east-west line, it's just normal fares. So that's why I think Hong Kong is a little bit not very good, but I still enjoy Ever Express. Okay, there's a section that you can branch off and going over the Zhuhai Macau Bridge, but I don't think anyone will be taking that one right now. I actually don't know, but not really sure that whether the Hong Kong Zhuhai Macau Bridge, of course it is still usable, still okay, but you need to just go over and you need to be quarantined, go under quarantine. But the thing I'm not so sure is whether the Zhuhai Macau Bridge port is a closed area, because there are a CTB, a city bus going over there, and there are some long wind bus over there, and I think that's another A train with some M trains inside Siu Ho Wan Depot and Q trains. If you guys don't know Q trains, there are some other China-made trains ready to be replacing the M trains, which is going to be very sad because, again, like I've mentioned in previous videos, I really like the M trains. The M trains are like the best trains on the MTR, and the first generation of trains for MTR, because when it started service in 1979, the only type of train they're using are M trains. So later on, there will be a spot where we branch off the airport instead of going into Tung Chung. I think here it is. I think the Tung Chung track is down there. Yep, the Tung Chung track is for sure down there. It's that way, the Tung Chung track. We're gonna go this way to airport. And I can see airport in the background. Yep, airport is at the back. Here's Tung Chung, we'll skip it. Again, airport, doors will open on the left, because there are no Terminal 2, so doors open on the left. And then the Ever Express train. Is that the train that I just saw before?香港國際機場，呢乘客請將帶走你嘅行李。每位乘客請繼續留喺車度。車已即將到達香港國際機場，下車的乘客請放置你的行李。前往博览館的乘客請繼續留在車上。We soon arrived at Hong Kong International Airport. Please make sure that you have all your baggage with you. Passengers for AsiaWorld-Expo should stay on the train. Before it says 機場1號客運大樓位於左邊，2號客運大樓位於右邊。Like that, its doors will open on the left for Terminal 1 and on the right for Terminal 2. Like that, they do that, but now the Terminal 2, Terminal 1 stickers are gone, so here we are at airport. I might try to hide a little bit because I don't really want the staffs outside to see me too much. And we've made a big loop. Here is airport. Usually 機場前往1號客運大樓，請由左邊車門落車。2號客 I actually forgot that announcement. Wow. But now it's only said 機場左邊嘅車門將會打開，機場左邊嘅車門將會打開。Airport doors will open on the left. Airport. Doors will open on the left. And airport, here we are. I think everyone should be getting off here. Yep, everyone is getting off except me. Why didn't you repeat the announcement? Doors will open on the left. There should be stuff outside. Yep, there is. We can't go here, apparently. Usually I just take this path and go over straight away. Here's airport. No one is really checking. There are people in airport. Later on, I will be actually getting off at airport down at the bottom floor. So at that time, I might walk around airport, throw it up on Instagram or something, but might not because I'm afraid of myself getting COVID. Because people are getting off from the plane, and there are usually people getting infected on the plane. So it might take some time for the train to depart here, actually. And I think I should be the only one on the train right now. Wow, I think my Wi-Fi just died here. I think my session is over. It depends how long the train leaves. I might go and skip forward. What the hell happened to Instagram? Wow, Instagram died. Wow, don't know what happened to Instagram. It's totally dead right now. Even when I turn on the data, it doesn't work. Apparently just couldn't connect to the data, huh? Wow. Okay, that train takes way too long. We're going to just go ahead and do a quick skip forward. Finally, the train is leaving. And again, you see how sad this is. Please exit from the opposite door. Next station, AsiaWorld-Expo. Like I said, this is the only section which is cheap, so. If you enter the gates at AsiaWorld-Expo and get off at airport, actually no, when you get into the gates from AsiaWorld-Expo, it will auto cost you $6 real fast because there are no gates at airport. So you just need to pay $6 as soon as you get into the gates at AsiaWorld-Expo. And if you get off at airport, then you just take $6. But if you head out to the city, then you exit the gates there and you pay the rest of it. I think that's how it works. I have been to Airport Express and AsiaWorld-Expo one time, really for purpose, and there's only one platform for AsiaWorld-Expo. Doors both on the right. 快線嘅尾站，多謝乘搭機場快線。博覽館站，这是机场快线的终点站。谢谢乘搭机场快线。AsiaWorld-Expo, end of the Airport Express. Thank you for traveling on the Airport Express. And of course I won't be getting off the train. So here's AsiaWorld-Expo. That's the full journey for Asia Airport Express complete again. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. Again, please go ahead and watch this, like, boom it. I would really appreciate you guys. And then later on when I have more money, I'll be doing another full journey for you guys again on the Airport Express. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Follow up will be some random videos, random journeys on Airport Express and some entering. And one entering video at airport or something. If you guys want to follow my Instagram, the link is in the description down below. And feel free to leave your requests at the bottom, leave comments. Leave your requests in the comments. I will be doing them in the order they're commented. But remember, if you guys want to comment a request, go ahead and watch the rules video first. Then you guys know what is the rules and try not to violate the rules when commenting your request. Also, one more thing is, my request lists are packed right now, really packed. There are like 11 MTR journeys waiting for me right now, so that's why maybe reduce the amount of comments at the bottom, but I will still mark them down and will do them. Click on these videos up top, subscribe to my bus channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!